Okay, what's up guys? This is Tom here with the first in a planned couple Halloween-esque videos. This one's probably the dumbest and funniest. So basically, whenever you star KO a character, they let out this blood-curdling, horror-filled scream, and I thought it'd be funny to rate them based on which one would be the spookiest or scariest, and also probably the funniest, honestly. So let's get started on that. We're starting with Mario, and we're doing it with an interesting rule set just because it's surprisingly hard to get the star KO in this game without them just blowing up. So yeah, we're gonna go get some star KOs and hear Mario scream. So Mario, I think he just says hot 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 over it again, but let's see. Chuck him. Okay, that time he just decided to explode. Okay, so I wanted to do this on Castlevania stage because it's the spookiest, and we're gonna put Castlevania music here, but there we go. Very Mario-esque scream. Not particularly scary though. Like if that scream was off in the distance, I would not be fearful for my life that the killer was on the loose. So that gets a solid, let's give it a 4. Let's put it right in the middle. One more time. Oh, he just exploded. So DK, I don't know what it sounds like off the top of my head. I imagine it's just some monkey sounds. We'll try it again. There we go. Okay, that gets a 1. He just goes, "Rrr!" and that's it. Oh, so Link, I could imagine Link having a crazy scream. He's got some lungs on him. See, I can imagine him being chased by a psycho killer. We're gonna give Link a solid 6. Oh, okay. I'm actually expecting 1s from both Samus and Dark Samus because they don't make sounds. But come over here, Samus. Samus. Chuck her. Damn it. Let's go. Yeah, that's not even a scream. Link actually screamed. You get a 1. As I said before with regular Samus, I'm expecting just a off into the distance. Let's go. Look at that. She hit the screen, so there's some bonus points in that, but she didn't scream, so let's try this again. Same exact sound regular Samus makes, which means I have to give it the exact same score. That's a 1. Very disappointing, Samus. Ah! Yoshi might just say Yoshi very loudly, which could be scary if he was the killer. Oh, fuck off, Yoshi. That's what you get. Well, it's a noise, but it's not quite a scream. It's better than Samus's, though, so I'll give that like a 2. Ha! So Kirby's probably got a good one. He's got, look at him, he's all mouth. He's got, that's a bad joke coming in. But let's see what he's got. Yeah, that's a good scream. That's a good scream. He sounds like he's in quite a bit of pain and potentially being tortured by his trip through space, even though he's traveled space many times. Let's make him do it again. Yeah, he's getting horribly tortured by a serial killer right now. I'd say he's a good 5. By the way, guys, in case it wasn't obvious, these numbers are absolutely meaningless. And alright, so Fox has always had good screams in the past. Let's see what he's got now. Damn it, Fox, haven't hit the screen. Oh my god! I can't say I was ready for fucking Kyogre. Get out of here, Fox. Nope! Kyogre! This one's a disaster. Oh! That was a good one! Fox has seen some shit. I'm gonna give that like... Oh! I'm gonna give that like an 8? Let me do it one more time. He is in horrible pain. Yeah, that's a scary scream. If you heard that off in the distance, I wouldn't go investigate. You know Jason's after him. Yeah, Fox, you get the highest score so far. Congratulations. And as I'm getting wrecked by the... Oh, shit! Okay, if Pikachu's isn't him just loudly saying Pika, I'll be very upset. God damn it, Pikachu! That sounds like a Pikachu being abused by his trainer, and I don't condone that. That gets a 4 because it's still a scream of death and despair. That one was way worse. That one was sad. Oh, Luigi, the man without fear. If anyone has a good scream, it's got to be Luigi. Oh, holy shit! He ain't having it. All that. It took me like 5 whole minutes for that. Luigi looked like he was having an orgasm. He's enjoying it. He gets a 3 because it's funny. You know, you can argue that Ness is probably the killer in this scenario, but shit. Yes. Fuck you. You know what? That was a pretty good one. That's basically the sign of a child being chased by the Demigorgon in Stranger Things. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. 7 for Ness. And he was real oh, he's sucking me into a black hole. Just because he's playing Fortnite. It all makes sense. If Captain Falcon doesn't have the manliest death scream in the game, I'll be very upset. Ooh! Also orgasmic. I like Captain Falcons. He's getting a solid 6. 6 out of 10 for Captain Falcon. Okay, Jigglypuffs. I know exactly what she's gonna do. She's gonna say Jigglypuff! I knew it. I got nothing for that. It's a classic Jigglypuff sound. Not the most exciting. I'm just gonna jump on her head a little bit because, you know, she is a balloon and it's funny. I'm giving Jigglypuff like a 5 right in the middle because it's still, oh yeah. Oh, it's a fucking Ditto. Ditto. He turned into Jigglypuff. Look at that, and then he fucking expressed it on me. This is very exciting. Jigglypuff gets a 6 now because of that. Okay, Peach here had better have a good scream because she's got to get cast in the big horror movie to be the final girl. No! Not the most painful sounding or blood curdling. It sounds like she's like is mildly annoyed. Peach gets a 4. Oh. Okay, so logically speaking, Daisy is just better Peach, so she should have a better scream. Hers was way better. She's being tortured and chased by Michael Myers right now. She's getting that final girl role. Daisy actually gets a solid 9 for that no. Well, she didn't do it again, but, you know, 9 might be too much. Let's... It's a perfect angry no because she knows she can't possibly win. I'm gonna give her an 8, actually. It's not quite a 9, because I know there's a... Oh, we got the preview of the Cloud one. So Bowser, I'm not expecting much because he doesn't speak in this game. What the fuck was that? What is that sound? I gotta hear that again. Hold on a second. Oh, that sounds like he is the monster doing the killing. I'm gonna give it like a 7. No, like a 6 on the scale of fear. But like as far as screams that you want to run away from and not help the person because, you know, they're the one doing the killing, that's a 10. Bowser just like became the monster in the horror movie, and that's oh, I just throw this thing? You could throw this fucker? I didn't know you could do this. Okay, so do we rank Popo and Nana separately? I actually don't. I don't know. That's like a 3. It's just a whoa. That's like they're going down a slide at Six Flags. That's nothing. Let's oh. Oh, when they die together, it's a little more exciting. You know, I didn't realize that Sheik was before Zelda in the select screen until just this moment. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good scream. I'm gonna give that like an 8. Let's give that like an 8. Let's start upping these numbers a bit. Sheik had a pretty good scream. Oh, she won't let me get it again though. If anyone should have a good scream, it should be Zelda. Let's do it. Damn it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not as horrifying as Sheik's was, so we're gonna go with a 6. Because she's seen some shit, but not as much shit as her transformed self. Okay, so Dr. Mario's a doctor, so he should have no worries because he'll be able to cure himself. Oh, he'll be able to cure himself at any disease. I think it's actually the exact same as Mario. I don't remember what I gave Mario. I'm going to give that a 3. Well, so Pichu's probably not much different than Pikachu. I can't imagine that we'd ever get a good scream out of Pichu here. But we're gonna do it. Shit. It was fine. It was just like, it was just Pichu saying his name loudly. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, there's one character I expect to have a bad death scream. It's Falco because he's too cool to be scared. You know what? That was pretty. Basically a long caw, as a Falco would as a Falcon would do. So like 5. Yeah, let's give it a 6. Let's bump up a little bit. Oh shit! I can't believe it almost killed me. Okay, I expect Marth to die gracefully, thus not inspiring a lot of fear in his death. Asshole, let me kill you. You know what? That was way better than I expected. That's basically Marth being like chased by some crazy anime. Is it Chain Chomp assist trophy? Basically Marth being chased by some crazy anime like waifu. So like he's being stalked through the schoolyard and being watched from the shadows by like some crazy chick. And she finally gets him, and when he says he doesn't want her, she murders him. He got tired of hearing my story. Marth's was an 8, by the way. I don't think I ever gave it a number. So just to be clear before we move on to the scene. You know, Marth was surprisingly a good scream. So maybe Lucy will surprise me as well. Let's kill her. You know what? It's basically like she's being stalked by like some guy that's been stalking her from the shadows, and but she doesn't want him. So when he finds out that she doesn't want him, he murders her in the most brutal way possible, and then summons his crazy servant to. Okay, I thought that would kill me. He summons his crazy servant with psychic powers to massacre. I'm talking about the Fate Zero, the crazy guy with the eyeballs. That's the guy. That's the guy who turned her down to get that scream. Hers gets also an 8, just like Marth. Let's kill her again. Alright, so you ever seen Promised Neverland? Young Link is basically one of these kids when they're about to be carted off. So he's leaving the he's leaving the thing right now. Let's see if he screams appropriately. I mean, shit, kid. It's a classic scream. It's a classic scream, so it gets bonus points for that. Young Link gets an 8. But not because of the content of the stream, because it's the exact same voice clip as Ocarina of Time, and that's nostalgic for me. 8 out of 10. If Ganondorf doesn't shout Doria, I'll be very upset. Oh, he did it! But not in the way I wanted him to. And then he fucking teabagged me? The level 3 CPU Doria'd me and then teabagged me. Not a very fear-induced scream, but he wants it to be ranked higher, and I can't really argue with this man's Dorias. So Ganondorf's gonna get a 7, while coming at me really menacingly. This is the horror villain right here. I think the next list has to be like which Smash character would be the best slasher villain. Ganondorf would be up there for sure. That's 100% the next list. So I can't imagine Mewtwo having much of a scream. That was a very weird one. That was like what would that sound even be? He was like, ooh, 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 ooh. Like, that was like consistent, slow pain, but not that one big moment of fear. So I'm gonna give that a 7. That was better than expected. He's coming at me real mess. Like, Mewtwo would also do pretty good on this slasher villain list. If you guys want to see that, let me know, please. Oh shit! Oh shit! Roy is literally the man that inspired this idea. So let's do it. 10 out of fucking 10, dude. He has seen the horrors of war, man. Like, he saw what happened when Dimitri has his way. Oh, that is so far the best one by far. Like, just listen to this horror in this man's voice. As good as Roy's scream was, as horrifying as that was, I don't think Chrom's as much. You know what? That was way better than I thought. That was an almost as painful scream. The emotion isn't quite as much, but I'm gonna give that a solid 8. A solid 8, Chrom. You did better than expected, buddy. You did better than expected. Thank you for not killing me. I already know Game Watch is a 1 out of 10. In fact, Game Watch is probably gonna be a 0 out of 10. But you know, let's see. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. But you know what? You can argue that it could be better because that's probably the most pain he can show, the most fear he can show in his Game & Watch state. See, he's like poke it with fire. Look, he's so mad at me, he just can't get near me because he's scared. Well, I can safely say I don't think I've ever heard Meta Knights, so let's find out. Underwhelming. He knows that he's on the list of horror villains, not necessarily the ones being murdered by the horror villains. So here, take a black hole, you Fortnite loving motherfucker. And I did it again where I forgot to give a score. That's a 3. That's a 3. Okay, someone told me Pits was funny. I don't remember what it is, so let's see. He never learned how to read? You know what? He never learned how to read. Pit is very scared boy, shouting his life's biggest regret. I'm gonna give him a 7. Pit gets a 7. Everyone's favorite waste of a character slot. Probably a waste of a scream, too. Pretty standard scream. Nothing too special there. That's a 3. He actually does scream, so he still gets the bare minimum of an actual scream, which is a 3. But unimpressed with Dark Pit. I feel like I know Zero Suit Samus, but I don't remember. Doesn't she just say no and that's it? Yeah, she just goes, ah! That is the one without fear. She's faced Ridley, a literal xenomorph in space. She ain't scared of shit. However, her scream sucks. I'm sorry, ZSS. I hate to say it. You get a 1. Looks like she's about to final smash me. Oh, so that was weird. Okay, so Wario's basically a Pokemon. It can only say his name, so I guess we're just gonna chuck him. He just goes, Nya! It sounds like he's literally like, I imagine Wario like eating a sandwich on his way into death. That's a 2. It's slightly better than Zero Suit Samus because it at least makes me laugh. But just a 2. And then he blew. Oh shit! He had a gun. I remember snakes being pretty good. I could be wrong. His actual like blast zone death scream is pretty fucking good. That might be what I was thinking of, but that's not what we're ranking here. No, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's a man who has seen the darkest bits of war, screaming in fear for his life. He's seeing some horrors right now. Snake, he get a 9, then he blows me up. How appropriate. Aw, Snake, what did they do to your ass? That's the real horror story here. So, Ike is pretty anime, and what we've learned, the anime boys have great screams. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing has topped... Oh, excuse me. Caught hiccup. Nothing has topped Roy's yet, but I'd still give Ike a solid 8 for just the raw emotion of that scream. The raw pain of that scream. You did good. You did good, Ike. Here's a Fire Flower. Okay, so this one's tricky. We have to rate all the Pokemon. I don't remember if they make noises. Oh, Squirtle's was good! Squirtle has seen some shit. Ivysaur, you getting final smash? Oh, it's gone. Alright, Squirtle gets a 9, by the way. Squirtle's was fantastic. Ivysaur, let's fucking go. We don't get to see Omnislash enough these days, boys, so I thought you'd enjoy it. This has been the hardest thing. You got this damn Stark. Damn it, Ivysaur! It wasn't even worth it. He just soars loudly. Ivysaur, you get a 5. You get a 5, even after all that work. I don't expect much from you, Diddy. I don't. But you know, if we can inject fear into this monkey, you know, it'll all be for something. 1 out of 10. That was nothing. He wasn't even scared. He was having a great time. He was going down the slip and slide at his local fucking slip and slide place. Now he's gonna get what happens? Yeah, blue shell. I thought that would insta kill him. It didn't though. I expected more, considering Lucas's backstory. I mean, to be fair, he's probably seen more horrifying things than me. So, you know, because his parents are dead and his brother is like the villain or something. I never played Mother 3. It's something like that happens. I forgot to rate it again. I think that's a 3. That's a 3. Sonic's gotta have a good one. After his career, he's probably... That was disappointing as shit. He just woes into death. This is why you're failing, Sonic. You have no emotion. You can't act anymore. No one buys your stories. Oh, shit, he didn't take too kindly to that. Now I'm fucking out cold. What's he gonna do? Alright, Sonic. I see you. That was a 2, by the way. DDD's a weird character. He's like one of those dudes with no voice, so I don't expect this to be too exciting. Oh, voice. Yeah, what is that? What does that sound? It's a 2, that's what it is. How do you like that, DDD? He's guarding menacingly. Oh, shit! Does Olimar even make sounds? Does he have a voice? That is a 0. I never thought we'd see a 0, but he doesn't even make a sound. You continue to disappoint me, Olimar. You continue to disappoint me. I can imagine Goku making a pretty good scream here, so let's see if Lucario can go Super Saiyan 3. Pretty good scream, pretty good scream. It's been a while since we've had a 7, but that's what that is. That's a 7. Look at that baby Kamehameha. What are you gonna do? Get out of here. I think this is another 0 incoming. What the hell was that? Because it was a unique sound, it's not a 0. It's a 1. And now we're gonna raccoon away. So Toon Link, I can imagine him being like, you know. Oh, that was upsetting. Wasn't much at all. 3 and then he bombs me. Wolf's another one. I feel like Wolf is too badass to have much of a scream, but we're gonna find out. He just howls at the moon. He's having the time of his life. Wolf, you get a 1 because you enjoy death. Or do you get a 10 for that? 1. Villager, you have another potential 0 because I don't think he makes any sounds. 0. 0 out of 10. Villager, you continue to be the bane of my existence. Get deleted. Honestly, have no idea what sound Mega Man makes, but we're gonna find out if he lets me grab him. No sound! Mega Man gets a 0! That's so sad! Mega Man can't get a 0! No! Okay, Wii Fit Trainer's a definite 0, but can we agree she's on, like, him, the male version especially. Oh, they're on the slasher villain list. Look at this fucking cold, dead eyes. Look at those, look at that face. She screams! It's not a 0! That's a 3! No, let's give it a 5. Let's give it a little higher because I didn't expect it. Because it was caught very off guard. And then we do this. Low cloud. Yeah. You know that they scream, you gotta give male Wii Fit Trainer a shot. He's like, no! He had a pretty good one. We're gonna give him a 7. Congrats, Wii Fit Trainer male. So Rosaline is basically God. I don't think she screams in fear at her own death because she can't die. She's God. She's our Lord and Savior. Who's a bottom tier. That was the most half-assed scream I've ever heard in my entire life. The chicken is not happy. And then she combos me! She still gets a 2. She's like, oh no, I'm dying. Get her, Cuckoo. She's getting fucked by bees and chickens right now. This is a weird combination of things happening to her. She got spiked by the cuckoos, and then one of them got me. He should shout, "Yo, Adrian!" when he gets chucked. That'd be great. Oh. Okay, pretty standard scream. I don't feel the fear from that. I feel the fear from that, jeez. But pretty standard scream. I'm gonna give him a 5. After Roy's, it's still so hard. So far, Roy still wins by far. What's gonna happen? Oh, I don't know what Greninja sounds like. This is a new, weird experience for me. Let's chuck him. That was oddly good. All the Pokemon have good ones. That was like a 7. That's a solid 7, Greninja. Pat yourself on the back. He's happy about it. He's not killing me. He's happy about it. Alright, Palutena has got Laurie Strode written all over her face. If she doesn't have a good scream, I'd be astounded. Pretty good. Pretty good chick scream. She's being chased by Michael Myers. No, she's being chased by Freddy right now. She's Nancy. Yeah, you're Nancy. So you get a 7. Good job. Alright, Pac-Man, if Pac-Man gives me the craziest Waka Waka I've ever heard, he gets a 10. 0. Another goddamn 0. Pac-Man, what are you doing? Oh, shit! You know, I definitely never heard male Robin scream because no one plays as male Robin. Pretty decent. That sounds like a 6 to me. He hasn't seen the horrors of war yet. He lost all his memories, so he has no idea what's going on. Let's try out female Robin. A little better. Still not blood-curdling and filled with rage and fear. Sounds like Roy's, so I'm gonna give it that an 8. She's happy about it. If they don't kill me, they accept the number. She just went metal? Alright, so Shulk, I mean, he's already seen this happen in the future, so. Not bad for a man who's seen the future. He knew he was going to die, so he can't be too scared by it. What's up with that little walking mushroom? 7, Shulk. 7. Enjoy the walking mushroom. So, I'm not doing all the Bowser Juniors. I'm not. That's okay. I was like, he just saw his dad bang his mom in that crazy bathtub at the end of Mario Sunshine. That's what that scream was. So, that's 4. 4. Oh no, they are different. That's a 2, by the way. These are all going to be 2s, aren't they? That was a weird one. Still a 2. You know what? His was actually better than a 2. His is like a 5. His is the best of the Bowser kids so far. You know, this feels ironic because, you know, in Duck Hunt, you used to shoot ducks out of the background. Now we're throwing one into the background. That was actually super sad. That's a 1 for dog yelp of sadness. It's okay. It's okay. You're a good boy. You had better shout something very exciting in Japanese. Let's go. Pretty good scream. Doesn't really invite fear though. Like it's just, it's like he stepped on a nail or something, and that's the sound I expect him to hear. So just picture you stepping on a nail. Whoa! Ryu's was a 7, by the way. I know, I'm awful. I'm still picturing Ryu stepping on a fucking thumbtack or something and just making that scream. It's fine. If someone can like edit that together for me and just like post it in the comments, I'll pin that comment and immortalize it for you. His is not quite as good as Ryu's, so his is a 6. Because Ryu's was funnier because of the damn fucking thumbtack joke. So, sorry, Ken. You get a 6. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Let's go kill ourselves. Clouds isn't bad. It's probably how he streamed after Shishu Hodu shall not be named, just in case somehow someone doesn't know dies. But I'm gonna give it a 5. Cloud, you get a 5. But Cloud is also the villain in this video, clearly. He's murdering everyone after being teleported around by Abra. I'm not expecting much from male Corrin, but I've been doing this for like 2 hours so far, so you can say I'm a little tired. It's a 4. It's just a 4. Female Corrin, hopefully it's better than a 4. Oh. That's a little better. I'd give that a solid 7. Solid 7. She's being hunted down by, I guess her dad. I don't remember Fates too well, but if I remember right, her dad was some Ganondorf-looking dude. She froze me, and yeah, he's kind of a dick. So yeah, good horror scream, good scream. 7 out of 10. Bayo, I would expect to say something witty as she's being flung into the outer space. No, just a standard scream. Nothing too crazy, but fitting for the character, I guess. 6? Yeah, 6 feels right. There you go, 6. Okay, so Inkling's gonna be a little, like sly asshole. That was a weird one. It sounded like she was drowning, and that doesn't even make any sense. I'll give that like a 7 because it was weird. And why does this thing keep appearing? Ridley's probably gonna roar, which wouldn't really qualify as a scream, but he's absolutely on the horror villain list. That was scarier than I thought it would be, so that's a scream that's gonna go on the horror villain list. But I'm gonna give that like a 8 because it was unexpected and kinda horrifying. Unexpected horror is the best kind of horror, and I'm dead. Alright, Simon is a manly man. He is not gonna scream at all. No way. You know what? That's a pretty good scream. That's an 8. He's seen a lot of horrors in his day, but nothing quite as scary as Cloud coming at him with that up throw. Simon surprised me, so Richter, also a manly man, may have a good scream. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a good 7. That's an anime scream. He's just been betrayed by his best friend, and then Obama Snow just came out of nowhere. Alright, K. Rool is a horrifying creature. He's the one in the fucking creepy back alley killing everybody. He's the one that we're all running from. That was the sound that you would hear when he's stalking his prey. A 2 on the death scream list, but damn, dude, that sound off in the distance, like you don't know where it's coming from, that scared the shit out of me. So, you know, that's to be considered for later. Oh, dude, just imagine Isabel being the one with the knife going on the killing spree. That would be horrifying. 0. No death sound. Which is also possibly scary on its own, but Isabel, you get a 0. I'm sorry. She's celebrating. Okay, so Incineroar, he's pretty masculine, but he's also got to overact for wrestling, so we'll see. You see that? He's digging deep. He had to overact a little bit. He doesn't really believe it, but he knows the audience will buy it. That's a 7 for me, dog. That's a 7 for me. Okay, Plant, I don't think Plant makes any sense. Plant is a 0 in disguise. 0. Just another 0. Disappointments continue, Plant. Okay, he did not approve of that 0. He wants a higher number, but I'm sorry, Plant. It's still a 0. You know, Joker's a silent protagonist. I can't imagine him doing much. Pretty good scream for a Silent Pro tag. 6 out of 10. You can go... I'm sure there's some creepy shit in Mementos, man. So, you know, I get you. I got you. I get what you're being haunted by. I thought I was almost done, and then I realized that there's 4 heroes to go through. Pretty good scream. Pretty good scream. That's what happens when you play in the vanilla version of Dragon Quest 11, and you realize that Jade can't marry you. And, yeah, I scream the same. 7 out of 10. You know what? No, we'll give it an 8. 8. Okay, you definitely get an 8. So I never play whatever one this guy's from, but I know he's Link's voice, so it's a very Link-esque scream. So that's a 7. That's a good 7 out of 10. Not quite the classic Link scream we all know and love, but it's a 7 out of 10. He's thinking about it. This is a weird-looking dude with some Patara earrings. I wonder who was fused to create him. That was okay. Bit of a step down, but you know he tried. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, buddy. He's content with that. He's not even trying to hurt me now. I didn't say anything about Dragon Quest VIII, but I do know he has a Super Saiyan transformation in his own game. So, the Dragon Ball representation is strong. Motherfucker got a crit on me. Pretty good scream. That's a Super Saiyan scream. He's about to transform. 7.5 out of 10. The only one in existence. Let's blast Sandbag into outer space. Well, we tried. The final character, because the Mii's all have weird sounds. Let's do it. I kind of love that one. He's like, whoa. I'm gonna give that a 9 for pure entertainment value, and its actual scariness factor like a 3, but entertainment it's a 9. So you know, you win and lose, Banjo. He's a bomb. All right, guys, this took way too long to record, so I hope you enjoyed it. This very dumb video comparing the screams of characters. I figured it was sort of Halloween appropriate, and Roy's was the one that inspired this list, and yes, he was still the best one. All the Fire Emblem characters really had good ones. Fox's was pretty good. Banjo's entertained me to no end. We had a few good ones, but this was a kind of fun video to make, but goddamn did it take a long time. So, yeah, guys, if you could smash the like button, I'd appreciate it. If you subscribe for more, I am going to be doing that, which character will be the horror villain list at some point in the next couple weeks. And, yeah, look forward to that. But, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around this long. I'm sure this is going to be a longer video. It also might be super short. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. But, guys, if you enjoyed, stick around for more, subscribe for more, hit the like button, hit the bell, do whatever you can, share this video. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. Till next time. See ya.